Well, league title secured with Mitra Kuka, board budget set for the forthcoming season, records broken left, right and centre. Let's see what we can do in the Indonesian top flight, shall we? Welcome back to episode 9 of Pacific Rim Journeyman Challenge. Back into the Indonesian top flight with Mitra Kuka. See, it dominated last season. Fantastic kind of winning the overall title. Board's happy. Budgets have been set. So now what we're going to do is rebuild, ready for next season. Plan a big overhaul. Lots of work to do, I think. A lot of this squad that got us up into this league won't be staying. But like I say, today is also my birthday. I think I have to mention it's fantastic. Tucked on the tube hoodie. The family got me for my birthday. So feeling good, being ready for the new season. So what we'll do is have a little look, at the end of season review. Then we'll move on, look to see who we're keeping in the squad. Then I think, obviously it's a long pre-season, the Indonesian pre-season, so we'll go away. We'll come back maybe towards the end of pre-season-ish. Do a little bit of transfer business before then as well, I think. Come back for a transfer special. See how we've improved the squad. Like I say, a big overhaul. So initial budgets then, 31,000 per week in the wage budget and 61,000 in the transfer budget as well. I've moved all of the transfer budget into wage budget. Just thinking if I can pick up again some kind of free signings, maybe a few loans. Wouldn't mind Duarte, depending on how many foreign internationals I'm allowed in the team in this league. So we have to check the rules on that. Definitely need to strengthen the centre-back position, but we're going to be losing a lot of players this season. A lot of them that kind of got us up here, I just don't think are good enough, to be honest. I've secured who I want, the best players. I've secured them on longer-term contracts, but I think this season, a little bit of an overhaul, see what we can do. We've just completed our National B licence. I have applied to go to the next coaching badge, which I don't think the board's decided yet. So it'd be great if we could get another licence on under our belt. But we move on, do what we need to do. Hope we get a season in the Indonesian top flight, test ourselves at the top level in this league. And fingers crossed, catch the eye of a bigger club later. So, like I say, at the moment, I put everything in the wage budget. So, looking ahead, became manager of the year, fantastic achievement. Was always going to be one winner. Looked at some of the kind of records that we supposedly broken. Some of them seem a bit confusing. For example, 9 wins in a season is a new team low. I'm not sure when they've counted the 9 wins, whether it was just in the kind of last few phases, or I think you play maybe it's phase 2 onwards. So maybe they've kind of not included the main part of the season, the league, which I don't know, just kind of baffles me a bit. Because we've also got the record low number of league defeats, 1, and then a record low number of league draws, which was 2, record low Hall of League goals, just 28, but I don't know if that's low or high. You know, we score more than that, I'm not sure. Record low points total of 29, which again, I don't know if that's not record high. Maybe I just know a few things I got a bit confused here, but it's a good season overall. I think one of our players won the goal of the season as well. We'll have a little look at that. This is always I can't remember this, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Saputra, I think, scores the goal, but I remember this one. Yeah, well deserved. That beautiful strike, right foot, top left-hand corner. Fair play. Next year, manager of the year. Fantastic achievement. Eddie's pleased. In a brief interview, the official club Eddie revealed that he was proud of Divine's work of late and that it augured particularly well for long-term future success. Well, say enjoy me while you can, Eddie, because we'll be moving on at some point. A few of our players made it the team of the year. Aprilanto, who was a player that's probably not staying, had an injury towards the end of last season. Aji again, Numberi and Pratama, not sure any of them are staying. Rivas will be, tied him down. A long contract, decent goalkeeper. I think certainly at this level as well. Need that bit of experience at the back. Get suggested kind of signings left, right, and centre, but until I know the squad rules, I'm going to hold back on signing 2 players. I think I've actually got a midfielder coming who I signed last year but couldn't play. He's coming in on a free. I think he's a foreign national as well. So let's see, I'll probably go away, play a little bit off camera. It's a long pre-season. This is like, we're in March now. Don't start in September. So I think it's only 5-6 months. So let's see, I'll go away, sort the finances out. I think before we go, I'm a little squad and I'll just show you what I'm probably thinking about doing. You can see there, last few players here, we've signed on long-term contracts. About 6 players there. So the rest of them, I'm just going to let go. Massive overhaul, probably a bit of a gamble, but there's just not many I want to keep on these kind of wages. You know, I'm looking at kind of even 27-year-old Negero, £1,200 a week. Orlando, £1,000 a week. Game with that bad injury. Will he come back same player that he was before he got injured? And is he good enough for this level? Probably on 3 stars. The Groho, I wouldn't mind keeping as well, but it's 29 a game, £900 a week. Obviously decent ability, but I'm just thinking maybe a complete overhaul. Didn't want to keep Riku Aima, but again, he was unhappy because I wasn't playing him as a shadow striker. And to be honest with you, I think on that kind of money, £1,200 a week a game, served a purpose at the time. I think he got us promoted, a bit more of a backup than anything else. So I'm happy to kind of get rid of most of the squad, but again, leaves me looking for about 15, 20 players to really, well, about 15 players to book up that squad. But doable, we'll have the money for it. Like I say, I'll probably leave us around about, over 20,000 in the wage budget. So enough there to kind of bring a few good quality players in. If I can kind of get a good team of 11 and then a few kind of players around that. Pretty similar to how we built the Liga 2 team up. So yeah, I'll go away. We'll do that. I'll play a couple of months and then come back for a little bit of a transfer time, and we'll discuss who we brought in, where we're at, who else we need to bring in, and then kind of go from there, I suppose. End of season review then. Mitra Kutai, Karan Tagara FC. End of season review. The new arrivals, plenty of them. To be fair, some cracking signings, if I do say so myself. Sakiri, Numberi. To be fair, Numberi's have signed on a long-term deal as well, left back. Great potential for that kid. 24 years old. Rakoso, decent goalkeeper as well. I think he just got kind of out-muscled by Remas there when he come in. February, another great signing. And a young lad there, that midfielder. Ju Feng, Saputra, Ayima, decent there as well. Decent kind of stats. Few of them, which kind of expected squad players on the fringes there. Not really outstanding, but did a job. Certainly need that squad depth as well to see us to the end of the season. Something we probably lacked with Persicat. So I mean, maintain Persicat had maybe slightly better squad. Certainly better attacking, I think, but I think I had squad depth with Mitra Kuka. So final position, we came first. Decent home attendance for 3,000. Hopefully that'll go up and being in the kind of top flight league. Aprilanto, 15 goals. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be around next season. I have just put a bid in as well for the league's top striker. Last season on 19 goals. Can't really see any of his stats, so I took a bit of gamble. Couldn't get him on a trial, so if he's got 19 goals in that league, then I think it's going to be worth a punt, I think, to be honest. So we'll see if I can get him. £750 a week, if he agrees. Fantastic stats, pretty much kind of unbeaten. I think only lost once in that kind of the main kind of league, if you like. And obviously quarterfinals of the cup, big gutted for that. I thought we kind of doing it from the first leg to maybe get through, but just collapsed a little bit in the second. Moments to remember: 9-2 win against PSMS Medan. Fantastic result, that absolute thrashing. Match to remember: against Persepa Balikpapan, where we won 2-0 away. Goal of the season, as we know, Saputra, who kind of took the overall accolade for that as well. Finances, not looking too bad, to be honest. Could be a sponsorship there. Broadcast revenue is up. Everything's kind of in the green. Sold 494 shirts. Total merchandise, 7,000. Not too bad, actually, for sponsorship. Hopefully, wouldn't mind a little bit more for this up-and-coming season. Get us out that slightly in the red a little bit, but we did have a little bit of a bailout as well mid-season of 100,000. So hopefully someone in the background that can maybe look after us in that way as well. Always helps with security. But really happy with that season. And looking at the team there, looks about right. Anzori, Aprilanto, Bermantia, Zakiri, kind of Steelwater in that kind of attacking midfielder role. Saputra in February again. DMs, absolute solid. Costa Putra paid a little better than that 6.98 rating, but February definitely worth kind of that 7.18. Numberi standing out at left back there. Defence is somewhere I think I need to kind of really tighten up on, put some bit more quality in. Kind of got away with it in that league, but I don't think I'll get away with it in this division. Right back as well, kind of lost our right back, so I mustn't have played in the right position I agreed to. To be honest with you, I didn't even notice what I'd agreed to, so just took him away straight away. There's no warning. Had to kind of hang on with the kind of two attacking midfielders, but it did the job in this league. Certainly when I had 7 tackling, kind of done the job, to be honest with you. Accolades him, Indonesian League 2 Manager of the Month, League 2 Manager of the Month for January as well, and then walked away with League 2 Manager of the Year. Good for me, hopefully good for the CV, good for our stats, good for our kind of job prospects going forward. Fans Player of the Season then, Zakiri, average rate of 7.5. Kind of like a little bit of an unsung hero, him, I think, never seemed to do kind of a huge amount, but look at his stats there, 5 goals, 7 assists, fantastic there from that attacking midfielder role. Exactly what you want in a player like that. Numberi, signing of the season, 7.4 fullback. Didn't play all the games. I think he kind of only played 98 as a sub, but ratings like that, he's going to get a lot more game time going ahead next season. Saputra, goal of the season, which we've seen. Atlanta, top goal scorer with 16 goals. Fantastic return. For a 29-year-old, the injuries just had. Just can't stay for next season, to be honest. Most assists, Nugero. Again, one man keeping up a hold of him, but £900 a week, 29 years old. Maybe I can do a little bit better. I don't know. I may take him off the list and see if I can tie him down. I may be silly trying to let him go. You see, if you come across this, let us know what you think. Drop it in the comments. Is he worth keeping for this league? Again, Numberi, actually, most man of the match awards, surprising. But to be fair, 4 assists from those starts. You can't grumble, can't argue with that. Highest average rating, Zakiri, 7.5. Most passes complete for 90 minutes, February. Fantastic midfielder, February. Really, really good. Solid stats, exactly where you want them. Safe at this level. Good little all-rounder. Played that DM role really well. So record breakers, Atlanta is most goals in the season, 16. Again, most league goals, 15. Atlanta, most goals by a player in the match. And sorry, had that kind of in that 9-2 thrashing, bagged 4. Most goals again, and sorry. Most assists, Nugroho. Most clean sheets, Remas with 12 clean sheets over the season. Again, fantastic that really. Certainly the formation we're playing. Now we're a diamond at this level, where goalkeepers don't tend to be a higher calibre. Had to come away with 12 clean sheets. Great achievement there. Worst discipline, Saputra. Someone's got the basics. Yellow cards, not too bad, to be honest. Most player of the match awards, Zakiri. Most of the league appearances, Aprilanto. Pretty much a kind of a starter in that kind of a leading the line. Youngest player, Kuswa Dani, 21. Oldest player was Calvert at 34. Aprilanto, fastest goal for a minute and 42 seconds. Youngest goal scorer, Ngangi. He's the kind of the kid that we lost. Solid for us, to be fair. He's available for loan again, but again, looking at that, I think we can do a little bit better. Oldest goal scorer was Calvert, and that completes the records. Bit of history in the making. League 2 champions. On we go. Done a little bit of a timeline there. You can see our second club, heading into our 3rd season. Like you see, I don't want to be kind of jumping clubs every single season, end up with a trait of mercenary. So I'll stick with these. Hopefully someone will come in for us and lure us away, a little bit of a higher caliber club, maybe nice to get in the Chinese Super League, or maybe the J3 League or something like that, find that next level. And like you say, we'll pop away now, we'll try to do a bit of transfer business, and we'll reconvene a little bit closer to the kick-off of the season, like 5-6 months away. So hopefully by then we'll have a few signings. We'll probably discuss a few more. Like you see, we've got a lot to do, a lot of business to conduct. So we'll be back soon. Season review then, obviously, goes to us as the kind of overachievers. Mitra Kukal will certainly look back at some great wins along the way. with perhaps the most notable including a highly impressive 9-2 dismantling PSMS Medan, an emphatic 3-0 win against PSM Makassar, a 2-0 victory over Persever Balikpapan, and the away goal win over Persever Wamena. Metro Kukar were only considered to have a slight chance of winning Liga 2. I think we were ranked at something like 12th, I think, if not worse, in the entire kind of division. But manager Anthony Devine overcame considerable odds and has deservedly received the plaudits for guiding Metro Kukar to unlikely title glory. Yeah, fantastic season, overachieved, looks good on the CV. Kind of hope that maybe the club would come in and slightly higher club in J3 league or something maybe, or Chinese kind of leagues, but got to bide our time. I know I kind of jumped ship with Persicat previous season, but I think we had to do it. We kind of changed roles. They got relegated with like 10 points. I think we'd have kept them up, but we wouldn't have had the 2 coaching badges that we currently have now anyway. We're not way to getting up the coaching ladder, and I just don't think we'd have achieved that with Persicat. So had to jump ship. I think it would have been kind of a drawn out kind of career in the early stages. I think we'd have stayed in the Indonesian league probably a lot longer. I think where we're at now, maybe one more season in this kind of the top flight of Indonesian league, test ourselves here with Metro Kukar, see if we can overachieve again, really get ourselves on that kind of coaching map and pick up a kind of a bigger club. It would be fantastic. So looking ahead, plannings of the season, just the one for us. One that came in a little bit late, that Remas, 22 appearances, only conceded 18, 12 clean sheets overall for the season. Fantastic keeper. See, kind of brought him in because the players were whinging that we didn't have enough keeper depth. He came in and ended up being the sign of the season. Not bad at all. Bit of a rules change for the Liga 1. Not something that kind of bothers us. I don't think we're new to the league anyway. I do know that we've got 6 foreign player slots now. I think I've probably filled up a few of them already. Currently got another striker on loan as well, so I need to be careful. Obviously, who I sign, certainly from a foreign perspective. But a few transfers kind of made already. A lot gone out, nearly half the squad. You can see there, we'll start with the main man, Basilio Duarte. Had to bring him back from Persicat. Paid a little bit of money for him, so 18,000. 6 foot for centre back. We know from Persicat. Grabbed us 5 goals, I think, the season we had him. Makes it 6'4". Fantastic attributes. Going to slot in really well. Certainly an area I needed to kind of build up on going into this league. Probably need maybe another, I'd say 1 or 2 centre backs as well to partner him. I don't think I get anyone of that quality, certainly from Indonesia, but I may have to purely because I think I'm going to hit me foreign player limit. I haven't done so already anyway. A couple of right backs. Shiva again, rated Persicat a little bit. 20 years old. Got a little bit of pace. I like a wing back. Crossing and dribbling, not fantastic. Good bit of tackling though. So defensively, really solid. Aldia Sanya, again, another right back. Probably lacks a little bit of pace this time. Good fitness. Oh, sorry, a bit of acceleration, should I say. Decent crossing. Good first touch. Good marking and tackling. So not a bad starting right back, I think. Like I say, maybe he lacks that little bit of acceleration that he may want, but we'll see. See how he gets on. A player that I signed probably last season, but didn't get to play. Obviously, I had to wait for this transfer window. Was Molina, Chilean defensive midfielder. Fantastic passing, great tackling, technique. Some quite good stats where you want them at this level. I think he'll slot in there really well. Supatra, who kind of played a lot last season. I managed to re-sign him, but as a backup. So I think Molina will probably take that starting spot at the minute. Elder, little Brazilian there. Again, kind of playing centre midfield, DM role. Maybe probably play a little bit higher up as well. Good tackling though as well. So again, probably slot in them kind of DM role. Maybe not needed, I suppose, but going to be kind of solid backup, I think. Certainly 19 years old. I think I'll probably put him down as a star player as well by accident, but so he's got some really kind of solid stats in the physicals and mentals geared for this level. Fantastic tackling, so I think he could be kind of maybe he's a standout player, certainly good backup initially. Another one then, Pablo Ruiz, Argentinian. Seeing there, his stats, He's going to play out up the pitch, attacking midfielder. Great passing, great technique. So he's got a good bit of flair, determination, natural fitness, bit of balance, work rate. I think so. Again, for this level, I think he's going to do fantastically well. 19 years old, value between 45 and 450,000 as well. So, failing anything, he's going to be kind of maybe a good bit of money in the bank if he outperforms. Maybe sell him back to an Argentinian club. Hopefully, we can get the top end of that. Secures the club's finances for a long while. Again, you can see there, I put a bit in for Mazaka. I don't think I'll get him. I think I want a little bit too much, but I may have pushed the boat out for him. I think he's, we know what he's like. We know the kind of goals he scored. And I think if I can get him as an Indonesian forward, I think I'll be more than happy with that. I have signed Utomo. Nice attacker there. Quite similar. Good bit of pace on him. Good bit of finishing. He's even got a good bit of heading. 5'9" as well, so jump reaches are okay. So it's here 3-star, 3.5 potential ability. I think he could do a job. You see, I'm not 100% sure what this Liga one's going to be like, but we're just going to try to do the best that we can. So initially, I think some good solid signings. May have pushed that little foreign limit a bit too much, but I think I've got a bit of quality in. At the moment, I've got kind of a few foreign players already here. I have offered Aima a contract. He initially wanted to leave. I looked at him, I thought 2.5-star, 4-star potential. Quite like the look of his stats, his pace, acceleration, passing's not too bad. So I think having him as a regular starter may not be a bad thing. 25 years old. So he kind of stays. He's doing another foreign player. Campos I've got on loan. Again, looks like a fairly solid striking option. I may take a chance and sign him. And I think, I'm not sure if maybe I even might count as me kind of Asian foreign player, so I may be allowed 5 other foreigners. I think that's how it works, if I read it rightly. The other one who I brought up from the other 22s is Oliveira's. Not bad. Good backup option, I think. So I might just keep him around, keep him on the squad, give him a new contract, but again, maybe can't see me using him. Obviously with kind of using up all those foreign slots. Well, you can see so far so good. The season starts in about 4 or 5 weeks' time. I think we've got the kind of makings of a squad there. Kind of a few players coming in, the areas that I want them. Like I say, probably do need a few more centre-backs. Duarte coming in. Got Adji there, so got a bit of potential about him. Played well last season. Still only 24 years old as well, so he'll part of Duarte. I think we've probably got enough around that to kind of pay off these guys' contracts as kind of back up, just kind of see us through the season. So you don't want to go too crazy first season, but look at the finances, really healthy. Your balance is kind of shot right up there at 205,000. Got another little bit of a cash injection, which is good to see as well. A little bit of board backing. Wage budget, we're only spending 14,000 at the moment, so we can probably got the same again to spend on players. So plenty of time having to scout about, bring on some quality. May have to be Indonesian, so may have to be local. Get some kind of homegrown talent in there. See what I can pick up. Certainly the centre back positions, attack midfielder maybe get 1 or 2 more in there, and certainly another quality strikers. There's argument there to push the boat off for maybe Mazaka, so I can bring him back. Got a kind of a little bit in the transfer budget there, so I can maybe stretch a bit of that wage budget and maybe bring him in. See how things go. So I think next time we come back, probably be the start of the season. We'll have a little quick discussion about any more transfers that were made. But if you enjoyed the series, follow me for the Pacific Rim Journeyman Challenge. Give it a thumbs up. Really does help the channel. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.